These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Gotta keep pushing.
Very dangerous range. You definitely get clipped by something here. I saw that.
Smart decision. Gotta be planning something.
Time to do some damage after that wall splat. And the Dyerson KO.
Good round.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
Checks them with the projectile. It's packed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Connects with the medium kick. Too far out to make good on the air throw. Oh, yeah, just like that.
That was super good. Calm before the storm here.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. The fighters return. Nice. Burnout trigger. Springs forward with the slide rush. Max and experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Medium kick into dangerous range here. Oh, so I hear you're a fan. Kachosa. The next touch made this up. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Doesn't get any better than that.
And whip. Down and out.
I'm liking that finish.
Send them home. You got this one.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Who's going to steal this win?
Final round. Every option's on the table.
The Houdini won't block. Medium kick.
I love it.
Player with the throw connects.
Bring out the hot stuff.
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Tries to act low heavy.
Bring out the hot stuff.
Throws him.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, what a rush. There's a burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Oh, giddy up, kid. We're going to punish Counter City. Still a chance. They gotta do it. Dangerous range here. Oh,
That was unreal.
not a loss to get down about. If anything, you should be glad for it.
I'm not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up to two hardworking fighters.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Fakes the jump for the air throw.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
The low is denied. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
What's their play here?
Throws to get around their defense.
Ooh,
Shoots off a fireball up close.
bit off a bit more than they can chew.
Throws to get around their defense.
Amazing awareness there. Ha, they ain't getting up.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blow off real soon.
Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting. That was super good.
Gives a little drive rush to keep it going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation with no worries about that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
The low.
Doesn't get any better than that. Ooh, this is getting tense.
The Houdini won't block. Still a chance. They gotta do it. They're in range. Connects with the throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Forward rush. Burns out.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Nuh-uh. That win wasn't luck. It was 100% planned.
Damn, how did they claw their way back?
The final round. Who's gonna take it?
Both fighters need to dig in deep and find that next level.
into the corner. What setup do they have?
Come on, you gotta get more! More!
Matt baits out the low kick. Getting up close and personal.
We live for these kind of fights!
Pokes with the kick. They switch sides. Impact squad.
Hold it down strong! I like that!
Throws the Houdini low block. What a smart throw.
Doesn't get any better than that.
The knuckle wakes them up. Still a chance. They gotta do it. Breaking them shins with a low heavy. Grabs it smooth out of the air. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Back into the breaking them shins with a low heavy.
Doesn't get any better than that.
It's gut check time for both fighters.
Don't hesitate.
Are you for real?
That wasn't real!
Cammy.
Player one. How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Let me see some of the good stuff.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Both sides have full drive and plenty of help. Let's see how things open up. Saw that low heavy coming. Both players have near empty super art games. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. The Puha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now.
Maybe thinking something. Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Good stuff. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. What's gonna happen next?
Sees the overhead coming and blocks.
Nice block there. Amazing awareness there.
One chance here may end this round. KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
That's what I like to see.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Yeah, it's really anyone's fight right now.
Holds out with the block. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Well, we gotta see what length both fighters are willing to go to.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. You gotta be careful here, because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Super on deck.
Amazing awareness there.
The low heavy's blocked. Going in? The low whiffs. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first move? Smart play with the throw. Super arts on deck for both fighters. Oh, yeah, just like that. Avoids. What a smart throw! Throws the fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Time to take this momentum and the throw connects. The 10 when hits home.
We got a real fight now.
This is a critical moment.
One more attack to do it. Come on.
They're closing it out.
Damn, that was intense.
Player 2 is showing them what's good.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Fine by me.
Sweet.
Nice, liking that.
The Puha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Goes for the throw.
Yeah.
The low heavy hits. Knockback.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Player 1 chases him down.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Takes a trip. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Calm before the storm here.
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
This is getting too close to call. Ha, they ain't getting up.
Give me more of that.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. See, that's how it's done.
Smart decision.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Those are right in the eye of the storm.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player screens forward with the drive rush. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. The low head.
That was super good.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner. Jumps in. Oh, yeah, just like that. Geniusly. It's there.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Player 2 was feeling it there.
Nature is funny, you know. Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
Got a mirror matchup? And this isn't just about the W. You gotta win it for pride. Do it for yourself.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
Yeah, like that.
Good stuff there.
Goes for the fireball. Still slugging it out here.
What's their play here?
Denied up top. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Gets the knockdown and now throws him. What's next?
Smart decision.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Hey-o.
Ooh, nice finish.
Well read. Keep going.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Medium kick hits. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Amazing awareness there.
Looking for a chance. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Opts to continue laying on the pressure with the drive rush. They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Still it, the low kick. You're done.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Stay back. She's heating up. Kameru no Mai. Forget about that. Focus.
Learn from it and build back better.
Player 1 can't let this sink. They gotta start cooking.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More!
Sticks out a kick. Drops them from the air. Now we're getting somewhere. Over in a flat.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner. Amazing awareness there.
Blocks the heavyweight. Knocks him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Hit!
Ooh, nice finish.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
I can see the fire in their eyes. They're both ready to go.
Charge, release Kachoke. Can they utilize the corner?
What's gonna happen next?
Ooh, burnout activates. A quick breather.
That was super good.
There's a change of sides. Oh, yeah, just like that. Are we going to see a comeback here? Is it time for the mix-up?
Things are getting heated.
They're in range. Great work. Just like that.
Time to hit the gym.
You're done.
What was that?
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Shows the medium kick. Zones with the fireball. Still plenty of time left.
Show your girl that you aren't afraid to get
Throws him.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Who will force the other's hand? What a smart throw!
Get in there and fight.
Don't worry. Focus on what's in front of you.
Learn from it and build back better.
The throw connects. Okay, here we go. The low block. Here comes the corner pressure.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More.
Putting the cherry on top.
We got a real fight now.
No worries. Focus on what's in front of you. The low kick hit.
Dishing
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Well, I hope their training paid off.
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Still slugging it out here.
What's their play here?
Can they utilize the corner? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Shoots off a fireball up close. Oh, more of that.
Nice. Liking that.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will this super art connect?
Okay.
Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Hey-o!
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Well read. Keep going.
Oh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
I think we're gonna see things open up in a big way.
That happens to everyone.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly.
It's getting tense.
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Jump! Dashes up. Knockdown!
Amazing awareness there. Yeah.
Nice! Needs to spend some meter here, investing in the round.
Amazing awareness there.
You gotta dig down deeper. Burns out.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Oh, one cook, one cook.
No, what?
Down and out.
What was that?
Player 2 did some damage there. Damn!
Nature is funny, you know? Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
Overdrive Hundo. Boxing with the target combo.
That was a good one.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
That drive impact is blocked.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Drive gauge finally recovers. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for the super art. Ooh. Are you both exchanging numbers or something?
Trying to find their spots. That was super good.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes the big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Yeah.
Boxing hits.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Give me more of that.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Overdrive Hadouken! Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
I can see the fire in their eyes. They're both ready to go.
The low heavy is denied. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
That was super good.
Gotta be mindful of reach. Just go for it at this range.
Wait.
You see opportunity now in the corner.
This is where things are gonna get fishing out the hot stuff.
Excellent read.
Oh, it's down the bomb. I like that.
Why are they going in? Hang back. Closing moments of the round. One hit's gonna do it.
We just gotta see one more push here to finish it.
Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Uses their drive gauge. Looking for burns out.
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
Pressure building. Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Player 2 is showing off $1 million smile now.
The new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
All right, let's go.
The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. We're still early in the round.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
The fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be cooking with something. Tons of drive and health to work.
What's their play here?
There's a corner switch. Oh? Checking how their opponent reacts to the fireball. Both players have near empty super art games. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Can they utilize the corner? Still slugging it out here. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. This might be an important turn in the match.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Throws to get around their defense. Yeah?
Nice, liking that. Calm before the storm here.
Blocks the ambiguous cross. Hey, oh.
I'm liking that finish.
All right now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
Gets the knockdown and now? No worries about that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match. Amazing awareness there.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown and great work. Just like that. Still slugging it out and getting sweaty.
What's gonna happen next? You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Oh, you never know. What a smart throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Hey,
Great stuff there, right at the end.
oh yeah, this is all yours.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Blow heavy.
This doesn't get any better than that.
Smart move to stay on guard. Add some damage and flair with the super.
That was super good.
Turning it all the way up with the super.
Seriously?
Willing to risk it for the knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Dishing out the hot stuff. Gotta remember.
You're done.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Great work. Just like that.
You win some, you lose some, but you gotta come back stronger.
Goes for the throw. Knockdown.
Good stuff there.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Nice.
Smart decision.
Looks like they've heard this one before. Grabs him.
Nice, liking that.
Gets the knockdown and now? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very solid corner switch. Hey-o.
Good round.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, that last round is pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Akuma's going in. Jump! I see you up there. Who gained control of the match in the early going?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Drive gauge management here is going to be vital.
Calm before the storm here.
Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in super hard.
What's this?
Very smart move to stay on guard. Time to take this momentum and spin some meter here, investing in the round.
I love it!
But next with the throw. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Throws him. Offensive assault just keeps down and out.
Damn, that was intense.
Mine.
Player 2 is hot. I'm feeling it.
Major is funny.
The new challenger.
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
All right. You're doing well.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better. Maybe thinking something.
And one with the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Can they utilize the corner? Neither of them willing to give up ground here. The low doesn't connect, taking stock.
Oh, just a little bit more.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Gotta be planning something.
No worries about that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Where is their ultimate? KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
Start, but that's what we want. All right, who's gonna swing first?
Oh, I want to see them get moving.
The low heavy is denied. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Devil's reverse. This throw is gonna leave him wide open. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure. Spins the meter on the super arc.
It doesn't get any better than that.
No stop, it picks a good spot to use the super.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
The shadow rod. The low's blocked. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Baits out the low kick. Pokes with the medium kick. Side switch out of the corner. Watching each other, experiencing burnout. One player is in burnout state. The low.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What? The low kick hits.
It doesn't get any better than that.
What are they gonna do? Quick medium poke. Shadow rod and the mix. Sticks out a kick. Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Okay, on to the next.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
All right, let's go.
Grabs him.
Yeah.
There's a corner switch. Throw this.
What's their play here?
Low kick is blocked. They trade.
Maybe thinking something.
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move.
You're gonna waste my time with this?
There's still a chance here.
What's gonna happen next?
They're on a roll. One combo can end this round right. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Oh, this isn't looking
KO.
great stuff there, right at the end.
That's what I like to see.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
The shadow is going in with Devil's Reverse. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Oh, we gotta see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Don't mind me. Let's make them feel going on the offensive. Both of them are ready for the throw. Gotta be mindful.
Amazing awareness there.
Rise of the great work. Just like that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
This can lead to some big damage. There's still a chance. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Nice fireball. Closes it out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
Connects with the throw.
Doesn't get any better than that.
It just bets it all on the drive run. Is it time for the Houdini low block? Oh, connects with the throw.
Doesn't get any better than that.
This can lead to some big damage. Genius play to escape the throw. Devil's reverse. Medium kick. Crushes it.
Get in there and punch.
What now? Blocks the low kick. Hold it down.
Doesn't get any better than that. That was unreal.
Mine.
Player 2 is showing off $1 million smile now.
You know, I really love everyone, and I don't believe anything on this earth is ugly. But that was ugly.
Connects with the medium kick. Hits him with the double knee press. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Very dangerous range. You can definitely get clipped by something. Not having the crossover. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Projectile to try to change the situation. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Keep at it.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better. I'm liking that finish.
Remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
Or on the offensive. Holds out with the block.
That was super good.
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
It was like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Noise.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. Super blocks the low kick. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The Houdini low block. They need to capitalize on that drive disparity. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. The low block baits out the low kick. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. And the mix! Quick medium poke. Oh my God, what down and out.
Damn, that was intense.
M. Bison.
Don't worry about the loss. Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Tons of drive and held toward.
What's their play here?
Good stuff. Reacts fast enough to get the counter.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Easy take. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is what patience to scout out the counterattack. And they fail.
Ah, they ain't getting up.
Give me more of that.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
That throw misses. Jumps in. That's what we want.
Amazing awareness there.
Barely blocks experiencing burnout. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Oh, yeah, just like that. Opens him up with the throw.
Ooh, this is getting tense.
No worries about that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Perfect read with the edge here. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Below.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Below block. You're done.
What was that?
Mine. Win.
Player 2 is showing them what's good.
Oh, wow. Someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Round one.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Good stuff. Gotta keep it up.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
What's their play here?
Can they utilize the corner? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly.
Gotta be planning something.
Takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. What's their game? Will this super art connect?
Ooh.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
Ooh, just a sneeze here will do it.
Drive usage back on the table.
Ooh, this is getting tense.
Demon Ray. Nice. Hey, oh.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Round two.
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they they gotta keep on the gas.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Add some damage and flair with the super.
Dishing out the hot stuff. Might be collecting their thoughts here. That was super good.
A quick breather. Fix the air throw.
Calm before the storm here.
Great work. Just like that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Shows the medium kick. That's what we want. This match just started and it can go either way.
I can feel the tension right from the get-go.
Too far out to make good on the air throw. What are they going to do? Connects with the throw. Big throw. What a smart throw. Jumps, throws them.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Demon Ray now.
Things are getting heated.
The throw connects. Anticipates the throw. Drops a fireball to keep control of the space. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More.
Keeps them out. Low heavy. Now we're getting somewhere.
Learn from it and build back better.
Will this super fight do anything?
Oh!
Either fighter can use drive now. They're in range. What a clutch low heavy.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Closes in. They are done.
That was unreal!
Mine.
Player 2 is hot. I'm feeling it.
You know, I really love everyone, and I don't believe anything on this earth is ugly, but that was ugly.